and I'm sure it'll break in the process. You know, we'll fix it, whatever, while we're building the other truck. And then once what is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing something different. We're going to do a Q&A / debate. This is just I posted on my Instagram page, Cliff_Charlie_. I posted on there and said, you know, I'm going to do a Q&A debate. Everyone comment or DM me questions. And I surprisingly got quite a few people that actually, I didn't expect a lot because I don't have a huge following quite yet. But I did get quite a few questions, and I think that it'll be interesting to talk about. So we will move on with that. Okay, so first question. What do you plan on using the truck for? Drag racing, etc. Okay. So I'm assuming they're talking about the truck we have, the Cummins. So my intentions with this truck are, okay, so it's a VE pump first gen. It's not going to be a freaking record-breaking fast truck. It's not going to be, you know, anything competition. It's not going to be competitive whatsoever. I mean, it's even P-pumped. It would be hard to be competitive with drag racing with that truck. And quite frankly, with diesel trucks, I'm just not looking forward to spending all of that money to go slow. Versus in a gas application, you dump the same amount of money into it, you're going 2 times as fast. So diesel trucks have their place. They're definitely way underestimated. And can you go fast with a diesel truck? Yes, you can, but with money. It takes money to do that. And my truck is strictly a toy. Yeah, I'm gonna do performance mods, and yeah, I'm gonna, you know, put a turbo on it. You know, it's a toy. You know, it's not a drag race. I don't think I will ever build a drag race specific vehicle because I love street driving too much. Anything I build will always be a street driver too, whether it's fast or not. So to answer that question, no, the truck is not meant for drag racing, and my plans for it are to just finish it and drive it around. And with the new vehicle coming to the channel, that's going to be more towards drag racing, but it's not going to be a drag specific vehicle. It's going to be street driven. I mean, I'm going to drive this thing to work, but I'm still going to race it. Does that make sense? So yeah, it's going to be a gas application, the new vehicle coming to the channel. And then while that's being built, the Cummins or Charlie will take a position as the toy while I work on it, because, you know, I gotta have something to beat up on, and I'm sure it'll break in the process. You know, we'll fix it, whatever, while we're building the other truck is done. The Cummins will take on more of a towing / work truck role, but it'll still be a toy because no matter what I own, I will always drive the absolute crap out of it. So besides the Beamer, we take care of the Beamer because we need to get to work every day. So to answer your question, William, that's your answer. Next is, how do you find motivation to kill all tires? Well, you see, I just have this savage part of me that just loves doing burnouts, and yeah, so no matter what I own, I will probably do a burnout in it, no matter what. So you can bet on that. Tires are tires, and it's all just money. So yeah, I'll probably even when I'm like 90 years old, I'll probably still be doing burnouts all the way down my street, just because why not? Burnouts are probably one of the more fun things in life. So that's your answer, Trey. Okay, next question is from Tram and Owen. What is your definition of screet? And also, when are you going to slam the BMW, and what suspension do you plan on putting on it? Okay, for the first part, what is your definition of screet? Alright, So screet to me is you have a vehicle that looks just either god awful or just looks slow as all get out, and it just gets down on the street or on the track or whatever. That's screet. If you got something, it just you just look at something, you're like, that's screet. So I don't know like an exact definition for it, but I know when I look at something, I can tell if it's street or screet, and there's a big difference. So that's my definition of screet. Also, when are you going to slam the BMW? The Beamer is going to get love. Really, it's just kind of like every time I go to buy something for the Beamer, I'm like, well, if I put this money into the truck, it could look this much cooler, and the Beamer can just still be a daily, and it is what it is. I'm going to buy coilovers for the Beamer, or lowering springs, I don't know. I guess a lot of people run lowering springs on those that aren't like too crazy, that still ride good. So we might buy lowering springs. I don't know if we want to go as far to buy coilovers. We might. But if I were to buy any, I don't really know a lot about car suspension stuff, because this is kind of like my first like import, or I guess you could say a car really. I mean, I'm not stupid on the subject, but I don't know a lot. But I think if I were to buy coilovers, it'd be ECS Tuning. As far as I've heard, they sell good coilovers, decent price, good quality. So if I were to buy coilovers for the Beamer, which may or may not be coming, those are the brand coilovers I would buy. So to answer your question, Owen, that's your answer. Okay, next question. How much horsepower does the first gen have? This is Isaac Burrell. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name. And to answer that is, okay, so I don't have a definite answer because the truck's never been dynoed. And to be honest with you, it probably doesn't make enough power to even spend the money to dyno it. But I have the supporting modifications to make 450 to 500 X horsepower.
The land of make-believe.
Will it make that? No, it won't. It needs to be tuned. It's pretty much just like all the fuel now. It needs to be well tuned. The truck doesn't stay together long enough for me to even mess with tuning it yet with the new turbo and the big injectors. And on top of that, the pump isn't even turned up all the way. I got to get a hot screw. It's turned up, but only to where the stock screw lets you, before it like bottoms out, I guess. The collar's off, but the screw just won't turn in anymore. I don't know what that means, but I know that everyone says like some of the pumps come with screws that are longer, and some of the pumps come with screws that are super short and they don't turn up all the way. So I need to get that in order to turn the pump up all the way, but I'm not even worried about turning the pump up until I tune the truck properly, because right now it has plenty of fuel, so I can't imagine what I'd do with more fuel, because it's laggy and smoky and it needs to be tuned. So to answer your question, Isaac, 450 to 500 supporting mods, it probably doesn't make anywhere near that. I'd say 300s, high 300s, maybe 400s as it sits right now. Also, those numbers are with a lockup trans. Well, I could probably achieve those numbers with the like with the stock trans, but they'd be way higher or way easier to achieve with a lockup trans, like a good 47 RH or 48 or 47 RE. So yeah, I know that helps those trucks a lot, because if you don't have a lockup converter, you're just losing horsepower, so to the wheels at least. So yeah, that's your answer for that. And then I think I have more here I gotta look through. I had another message that said, why get rid of the hood stack? It was so cool. Okay, so I'll never get rid of the hood stack completely. I like to switch it up. I think I've said this before a bunch of times in my videos, but I like to switch it up. Like I'll keep this hood stacked hood, and I'll swap the hoods back and forth and swap the exhaust back and forth just because I love the hood stack, but I love the way the truck sounds with an exhaust on it, and I love how it doesn't like drown out all the freaking cab noise. But at the same time, the hood stack is so freaking cool, and it just makes the truck a little more unique, even though everybody hood stacks first gens. But in my area, there's not really a lot of hood stack first gens that like are out and about, I guess you could say. Maybe in Lancaster. Because, you know, everybody in Lancaster is like does dumb stuff.
Hold up. Yo, what did my boy just say? Can somebody please rewind that?
Because, you know, everybody in Lancaster is like does dumb stuff. Sorry to anybody in Lancaster. Anyhow. So yeah, the hood stack's not gone. And we are back, just like that. Yeah, the battery and we ran out of memory on the camera, so we had to transfer our little debate session inside. Okay, and for our final, I think our final question. So someone asked, what are your plans with YouTube? So to pretty much sum that up, I'm going to go like a little bit in depth here and say that what you guys see on camera is like 10% of like what's really going on. Like there's so much stuff going on in the background to grow this channel and to grow like my brand, I guess you could say. I wouldn't call it a brand quite yet, but the idea of it. Literally I work day in and day out on ways to grow and what I can do next to expand, or what a purchase or this purchase would do to help my growing on YouTube. I'm not really in it for the money per se. Like eventually, you know, I like the YouTube channel, I want to be big and whatever else, but my main goal here is like to help, I guess. I mean, I know it's like to most people it's just like a first gen page or like, you know, but my main goal is to like make other people's lives easier by giving out the knowledge that I have, the little bit of knowledge I have. I'm not the smartest person, I'm not a genius by any means, but I figure giving out my knowledge, if it helps one person out of 100 people that have watched, then, you know, it was worth it. I just made a post like 10 minutes ago asking for people to comment a topic I should cover on that, on like just one IGTV show, just one topic I'll just go over, or like there's something on the truck you guys want to see, I'll just make a quick video on it, post it on IGTV. So if I haven't posted anything by the time this video's out, comment below, email me, text me, call me. All my contact information's on my Instagram page. You can DM me, whatever you need to do to get a hold of me with a topic we should do. The other thing I want to put out there is, if any of you ever have a question about anything, feel free to just send me a message through any platform. That's what I'm here for. If you have a question about something, I'm glad to help. Even if you think that I might not know it. I might know it. It doesn't bother me one bit. I reply to everybody. I'm not the type of person to just ignore, you know, I'm not better than anybody. If you have a question, I'm going to try my best to make your life a little easier by giving you the knowledge I have. So, that's it. But I'll catch you guys next time, and as always, subscribe, like, comment, go over to my Facebook page like I just told you guys, go over to my Instagram page and follow or like if you guys like what you see. Thanks, guys.